Welcome to Human to Oxygen. Death is something that we're all going to have to deal with one day, and it's never an easy subject. And it's never an easy subject because of the fear that people have in it. I lost my fear in death, I would say, tremendously when I lost my mother. I've also lost two brothers in this living world. I just lost them in this living world. Doesn't mean that I can't find them somewhere else. Well, in my opinion. So everybody has different views as far as death is concerned. Recently at work, I had a coworker pass away in a car accident that was fatal. And I didn't hang out with him outside of work, but I did eat lunch with him and commune with him, breaking bread. So it was tragic to hear that such a severe and sad thing happened. But what I can say is in handling death, you have to find peace in yourself. If not, the fear will take over. People will say, "Oh, you'll understand it more, by and by later on," which is true. It doesn't mean that it gets any easier. You just understand it in different ways and learn to accept it in different ways as you go through the grieving process through time. So this video is pretty much just to give people some comfort and let you know that you don't have to be scared of dying. You were born alone, you will die alone, but also just know that it's part of the process of life. And it doesn't mean necessarily that everything is over. As scientifically, energy can be transmitted or exchanged into something else. It doesn't just stop. Energy keeps moving, it just transforms. So when you go through the life cycle, it's transform. What you choose to say is transform to is your choice, but don't let the fear of it cause you not to be able to live life, because that can happen. And it's not easy, it's a process, it takes time. You will be sad, you will miss people, but they're always in your heart. And you should always keep that in mind. And it's okay to still love them, and it's okay to still feel them, you know? But I talked to a few coworkers, and man, they were, beating themselves up and, saying, "Oh, what am I going to do now? Invested all this time." And I had to remind some of them, look, sometimes people are in our lives for a season and some for a reason, and some permanently, you know? And just because someone dies, it doesn't take that away. It's what did you get out of it? What did that person leave you with? What love did that person give you to cherish and remember? And then how you gonna pass it on to somebody else? It's a continuous cycle, and that's how we keep part of their energy going. So, my favorite Buddhist monk, and I'm probably gonna say his name wrong because I'm still working on it. Thich Nhat Hanh. He wrote pretty much Christianity and Buddhism, Jesus and Buddhism. It's a great book, but he has a great lecture on fear. And the fear is just the fear of death. Being scared to die can pretty much control your life if you let it. Yeah, and that's not something that you want to do, you know? Death shouldn't have so much power over you not being able to live because you're scared of when you die. Just live. It's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know where it doesn't have to be a bad thing. I mean, that you won't be here, but you know what I'm saying. So this is GA signing out, just saying, have hope, have faith, belief, and don't let death control your life. People will come, people will go, whether they die or whether they move or whether it's an acquaintance or whether they do something and you say, you know what, we can't be friends anymore. You're going to have a grieving process because you're used to that person being there. But because they're not there, you don't stop going forward, and you don't stop going on, and you don't stop being you. You grow from it. You let them nurture you. You let them develop you. Even if they did something wrong to you, you got to mess up to get it right. Someone does you wrong, and then they disappear or they die. You got to keep moving forward and learn from it and take what good out of it you can, and what's bad out of it you learn so you don't do it again. So I hope this is helpful to you and give you some comfort. in a time of need, whether you're grieving or whether you're just contemplating life and thinking about things, just know that life is beautiful and death is beautiful. It's just another part of the life cycle. And just because we don't know about something doesn't make it bad. Because I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. That don't mean that it's bad. That don't mean I'm scared to go to tomorrow. Just saying. All right, GA signing out. See y'all later.